I'm going to stop reading good manga so I can read Batman Damned. God. I don't rip my nipple off.
And we're live with that comment. This is OmniBros Live. Late because it took me so long to get ready. For once, I'm the reason we're late. And we're live on a Sunday with the Omnibus Live coffee and the news. And we do have some news because DC had some solicits come out. Some really good solicits that, of course, make us all suspicious because we're suspicious by nature now.
Well, we've been abused so many times that you always have to flinch when you see a hand raise up.
That's right. Down below me is Gabe Loves 90s Comics.
That's me. What's up, everybody?
And to this direction is a Geek and Weekdom. What's up, Gio?
Doing pretty well. Happy to be here.
Yeah, it's my favorite show on Sundays because it's so casual. I'm wearing casual attire, whereas I usually dress up in coat and tie for all the other shows.
Or as Wonder Woman.
Or as Wonder Woman, right? Well, that was good.
There's a customer. There's a really good customer at the store who watches the show. So shout out to Zeke if he's watching this morning.
Zeke, all right.
Later, whatever.
Right on, Zeke.
He's the one that you missed out, Jess, but he's the one that got us the tickets for Penn and Teller.
Oh, Zeke, I'm so sorry I was sick that night.
Which was a great time for me because I got to sit next to Winnie Cooper.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh. So where was I going? Oh yeah, so Zeke watches the show, and he's telling me that the Halloween episode, where Luis and Jess dressed up as women, gave him nightmares.
Right on.
So I was explaining to him like how it came up. But it was the charity event we were doing. We all had to kind of do something that we don't like, or it's kind of not like as a punishment, but something that we had to do, something that we don't like to do. This, last year was the same thing. Luis dressed up as a female character again. I had to read a manga, just dragged as Wonder Woman. But funny enough is I came out of that experience liking manga.
You were the big winner that day.
Yeah, and Jess and Luis came out liking to dress as women now. So it was beneficial to everybody.
I will say I made a very pretty Wonder Woman.
Of course.
I'm happy to say that. Unfortunately, I had to review Darkhawk, and that was dismal. Yeah. I was not pleased with that.
Nobody remembers the Darkhawk review. They just remember you dressed as Wonder Woman.
That's totally true. Yeah. Especially when my wife posted it on her Facebook and got like 90 comments on me dressed up as Wonder Woman.
Yeah. So also just real quick, if anybody wants or needs a local comic book day Mighty Morphin Power Rangers box set or the blind box set, hit me up. I got you covered. I made a post about it on the Facebook group, and there was always some spoiled sport, whiny little turd of a person who had to go and try to get me in trouble. So I had to take it down.
He totally narked on you. What a wiener.
Yeah. He totally tried to narc me out for selling them online or whatever the case is. But this is just me doing it in our, not in our private group, not ours. It's not mine or yours, but it's a group that we're all a part of. Because so many people couldn't get that book, and I have plenty of copies of it. So if you do need a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers local comic book day variant volume 1 volume 2 box set or the volume 3 blind box, I got you guys at cover price plus shipping. So hit me up on Instagram or PM me on Facebook, whatever the case is, and we'll
wonder what's in that blind box. Now that I have the Power Rangers, I wonder if I should get the blind box.
The blind box is volume 3 and like variant covers from the series, like random, probably like leftover variant covers.
Well, it's not much of a blind box anymore, is it now?
Well, spoilers.
Speaking of Power Rangers, if you had been fast enough, if you were on the golf course like me and said, "Hold it, fellas, got to make an order at InStockTrades.com," and ordered Shattered Grid that way, you could have called. I mean, you could have gone to InStockTrades.com where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2%. This weekend, they're having a Marvel sale, 3% off, and it stacks. So you could get potentially up to 45% off. If they've got something 50% off, it stacks there too. So you can get something like 55% off if I'm right. If they have something at 50% off, I don't have it in front of me. I don't remember what they have 50% off. But if it's something Marvel, 50% off, and your loyalty discount's 2%, boom, 3% is 55% off because it stacks, man. That's InStockTrades.com, where if you order $50 or more in the United States, you get free shipping. Holy smoke, these guys are giving it away. Fantastic customer service, fantastic packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Nice.
Yeah, Johnny Rando's right. IST with the mad stacks.
I mean, 55% on a discount book. You can't find that anywhere else. Just saying.
Matthew Mangi, don't you dare use your awesome drawing powers to do Dark Hawk art for me. Where is that comment? This guy draws really well, and I don't want you wasting your talent to draw Dark Hawk for me. Did we make some bet about DC canceling their books? Please don't. I'm not going to do anything with it if you actually draw me Dark Hawk. Draw me somebody good, and it goes up on my wall. Draw me Dark Hawk. It's going to be like...
Or Omnidog versus Darkhawk. That'd be interesting.
Omnidog versus Darkhawk? Like,
yeah.
How about Feral Lad snapping Darkhawk's neck?
Feral Lad snapping Darkhawk's neck? That goes on the wall. I will put that... If that happens, I will put that up like right there temporarily and find it a permanent spot. Feral Lad snapping Darkhawk's neck. That's an awesome idea. Oh, here's what Gabe wants to hear. Gabe and Jess are right on the money with Grandma's Boy. LOL, scared the dogs laughing so hard.
That movie's great, dude.
That is now one of my top 5 movies.
You should go watch Sex Drive now.
Okay.
I'm serious. If you want another recommendation, watch Sex Drive, and then afterwards, please do not watch the director's cut first. Watch the original movie, give it a couple of days, go back and watch the director's cut, and you'll lose your mind.
D.H. McAdams, the unrated version of Grandma's Boy is available on Amazon for $4. It's a DVD. It's not a Blu-ray. It's a DVD. But I got it, and it's awesome. For $4. That's practically free. That is free.
That's the best $4 you're ever going to spend.
Unless you can get, like, I don't know, some amazing stripper to do it for you for $4. I don't know.
I could probably make that happen. It's in Vegas after all.
$4? I don't know. Grandma's Boy, hot stripper. One lasts a lifetime. The other just for that 10 minutes.
The other one, you get an STD.
Well, I'm actually not talking about sex with the stripper. I'm just talking her stripping.
You can get STDs from that.
Wow. Jess, when's the next volume overview of TMNT coming? This coming week because Tyler's out of town, but the following week, Drew. We realize we are behind on TMNT, so that's going to start happening monthly. Like, seriously, we are way behind.
Speaking of TMNT, did you send out those coloring books, Jess?
They went out yesterday.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I totally dropped the ball on that.
No, just wanted to make sure the signing's this weekend. So
okay.
Speaking of this weekend or this week, or what are we doing anything for Thanksgiving? Are we doing a Thursday show? Are we not doing a Thursday show? Are we gonna argue over pumpkin pie versus pecan pie?
I already told you I made the best pie. It's praline crust with custard pumpkin filled in, and it's the best of both worlds. We could do a Thursday show in the afternoon or something, because last year I did a Q&A for my channel, and I got like 50 people for it. That's a lot for my channel, just doing dopey Q&A unannounced. I just went on and I got a lot of people. So we could
do a dopey Q&A here.
Sorry?
I said we could do a dopey Q&A here then.
I'm just saying
Probably.
that Thanksgiving, there's people just hanging out doing nothing. We shouldn't do it Thursday night.
I'm down.
Thursday afternoon, like 4 o'clock our time, people are, done with dinner or getting ready for dinner. That's kind of like the sweet spot, I think.
Yeah. Before people waste the rest of their night camping out on the sidewalk to try and get a cheap TV tomorrow or the day after. It's the worst. I hate Black Friday. I got to work Black Friday, and it's going to be a friggin' nightmare.
Are you guys doing a bunch of specials and stuff?
We're going to do a bunch of specials, a bunch of sales. I do on Saturdays on Torpedo's Instagram, I do a live sale, like a live claim sale, where I grab a bunch of cool books and I put them up and I sell them that way. On Black Friday, they want me and Steve. He met Steve, Jess. He's the big bodybuilder guy at the store.
Big Englishman?
The big Englishman.
Yeah.
They want us to do a 4-hour block of live sales on Instagram. 4 hours. So 2 1-hour blocks each.
4 hours.
So, 4 hours.
Wow.
So if you don't have Torpedo Comics on Instagram now, follow us there, and you'll see me do a live sale.
I like Steve a lot. He was a good guy.
Steve's cool. He is a good guy. He's a really good guy.
Here's a question I can answer. Nothing. You can go into the Authority cold, and then some people say you need to read the Stormwatch books first. I don't think you need to, because it changes pretty radically once it goes into the Authority. You can read the Stormwatch books beforehand. That'll give you a little flavor, but it does change pretty dramatically when it goes into the Authority. So I personally feel like you can read the Authority just, and then, but you should read Stormwatch afterwards, and then go to Omnidog's Vault, because I have a whole video on what you should read after the Authority. There's tons of good reading that has to do with the Authority afterwards.
You know what I need to get?
Omnidog's Vault, YouTube. Thank you.
I need to get that Stormwatch Dead Orbit. Is it Dead Orbit? Is that what it's called?
Dead Orbit?
What's the book that takes place before that kills off all the Stormwatch people with the aliens?
Oh,
it's Dead Orbit, right?
You mean the comic book?
Yeah,
that's Aliens versus.
Isn't it Dead Orbit, the Alien book?
Alien versus, yeah. Actually, let me get the comic. I have the comic book right here.
I think that might be. You don't need. I agree with just 100%. You don't need to really read anything before Authority, but if you can find that Alien versus Stormwatch Dead Orbit thing, it's a fun read that does kind of lead into the creation. That's
Aliens, where they kill everybody.
Spoilers, but yeah, that's kind of that's where Authority is basically created. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes place in the Stormwatch Volume 2, like between issues 10 and 11.
I think it's collected in a small trade called Dead Orbit or something. Why does Dead Orbit keep coming up in my head?
Dead Orbit's the book that you guys reviewed.
There's an Aliens book called Dead Orbit by Stocco.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's the Stocco book, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Speaking of cool books, did anybody read those TK books we got yet?
I have not.
Me either.
I've been waiting for us to announce when we're going to review them so I can blow through all of them, because I'm sure they're all great. Did you get them yet, Gio?
No.
You haven't got them yet?
Nope.
No.
I really want to read that Sentient book. That looks really, really good. And I've been hearing lots of good stuff about it too.
Yeah. Thank you, Hayden McGee. Oh, I thought you were talking about my my review of it. You're talking about the Harley Quinn show on the WB or whatever.
On the
that new is that out already? That new animated series?
Yeah, the R-rated one with Kaylee Cuoco. I thought he was talking about my. That's how conceited I am. I thought he was talking about my review of it, of Harley Quinn. Yeah, I want to see that. I definitely want to see the new Harley Quinn. I've seen all the reviews or the previews that I've seen look great. I think Gio sent me a bunch of links to it.
Final Orbit. That's the one I was thinking of. Wildcats Aliens Final Orbit. Or Stormwatch Final Orbit. That's the one that has that book collected in it.
Oh, there's a book that has this comic book collected in it?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
I thought they couldn't collect it because of rights issues. Well, either way, Stormwatch is great, and however you find it. If you do get Stormwatch 1 and 2 hardcover paperback, you do need to get this off of eBay or Comixology, because this has the critical issue that the Stormwatch books are missing. You have to have this.
It's Warren Ellis too, isn't it?
Yeah. It fills in it makes no sense, Wildcats versus Aliens for the Stormwatch book, but you read it and it makes complete sense.
I don't know why I don't have this already. I've known about this like hidden gem for years, and I just never picked it up. I'm gonna need to rectify that. Omnibros Live, where we buy stuff on eBay Live.
Are you going right now?
I am going right now.
Good. Well, don't pay too much for it. It shouldn't be much.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna look it up and see.
Because you can always Comixology it. Let's see. We did have news about DC solicits, which
yeah, but is that?
Here we go.
Do we have a link for that?
Yeah, we'll get it after Gabe's done buying the book.
No, go for it. It's I found one on eBay, and they're not that expensive. It's like $10, but this one's a best offer, so I know what I'm gonna do with this.
Go for it. Oh yeah, actually, I wanted to talk about
best offer.
Is Aaron Monroe in the chat? Aaron, are you in the chat? While we're waiting for Gabe to buy the book.
Well, I'm not buying it. I'm making an offer.
Okay,
Aaron.
That's fine, because I think you're the better. I think you're the better screen sharer, so we should have you share your screen of the DC solicits. So you probably need to find them.
Nobody has a link to it. If anybody has a link to it, I mean, Jess or Gio, you can put it in our chat, then I'll just make it happen. Or is it in the group?
Yeah, I'm looking in the group, but right now I wanted to just say quickly. Okay, Gio's looking for it. Okay, good.
Thank you.
Let me talk about the Discord page, or what is it? There's a Discord, Omnibus Collector Comic Swap and Community. There's a Discord of that. And let's see where I was supposed to be sent the link for that.
Somebody explain to me what Discord is. Is it just like a personal message board thing?
It's a big message board, but it's got lots of different channels you can talk to about. It's not just one thing. It's got separate little channels to it. So they've got like eBay announcements or eBay deals, and they've got, well, let me just go on here. It's got voice. You can talk to each other.
Nobody wants that.
Why? We're doing that right now.
I'm gonna join it, and I'm just gonna just leave just me flushing the toilet, voice messages and stuff.
It's got all kinds of awesome ways to communicate with special separate channels and for special discussions, and it's got lots of people in it. But it's got lots of people in it, but it hasn't been very active because there hasn't been a lot of promotion on it. And so actually let me text Aaron right now.
Cool. So yeah, I think I'll make audio clips of me opening up the Swamp Thing Absolute, and I'll just make audio clips of the binding snapping and coming apart.
Yeah, let's see if he responds. Yeah, can we stop having Swamp Thing binding pictures posted? I'm like over it.
Did you get one? No, you decided not to, correct?
I decided not to, but
okay.
Yeah, I asked Aaron to send me the link, and I'll post it so that people can join. So I
or if anybody like Matthew, you seem to be a big fan of Discord. If you send one of us the link, like a private message on Facebook or something, we'll post it up now. Either way, we're waiting for a link and we'll share it with everybody. I'll put it in the show notes.
Yeah.
So very cool. I'm glad to see the community spawning more community.
Yeah, it's a way to communicate and talk amongst each other with all kinds of different channels on all kinds of different subjects, and a way to voice communicate and talk to each other about stuff real live time. And it sounded pretty cool. Oh, and there's Sander from the Netherlands. Right on, Netherlands, where they put mayonnaise on their French fries, I think.
That's everywhere but America.
Oh, come
on. Not in Puerto Rico.
Well, that's technically a part of America. I mean,
well, I guess so.
Yeah.
We don't treat it like it is, but we'll tax them for it. Because I used to go to I had a job where I used to go to Portugal for work. And yeah, they put mayonnaise on their fries. And one of the guys that I worked with in Portugal would come over here to Vegas, and we'd go out and get burgers, and he would ask for a side of mayonnaise for his fries. So it's different.
I was in the Netherlands and I ate mayonnaise on my fries. I was a young man though. Now I'm set in my ways. It's ketchup or nothing. And I'd rather eat nothing than ketchup actually now. It's still a quarter pounder with cheese though. It's not a
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
When I went, I could have sworn it was a Royale with cheese.
To Portugal?
Yeah.
Maybe that's only in France.
I don't know.
And maybe that was only in Pulp Fiction that he made it up.
But I'll tell you this. I do remember, though, that was the quality of that burger was way better than what we have here. Like McDonald's style.
Okay, here's the let's see if I can do this. I can do this.
I covered the show is all about just waiting for links, waiting for Discord link, waiting for DC solicits link.
That's right. The show's all about waiting for the good stuff. Okay, here is the link for Discord. Doink. There it is. So go there and frolic amongst like-minded individuals and talk about stuff.
You can also download the app on your phone.
You know, that's a good idea. There's so many of these like pictures and posts of the Swamp Thing binding. I might just repost my video of how to fix the binding.
That's a good idea.
How to re-glue it together, because it's super easy to do.
I almost broke down and bought that the other day, but I decided not to. I was so close.
Dude, that Kill or Be Killed book is beautiful. I mean, just
get that.
I'm talking about like the structure of the book and the way it's made. It's like it's so cool. Same with the Little Bird. Little Bird is a really good looking book too.
I ordered that too.
Yeah, I have Kill or Be Killed sitting in my cubby at work. I'll grab it later. But I'm trying not to overload myself with unread books anymore. So I'm trying to finish reading things before I go on to other things. Trying. Like I'm going through Akira still.
Good for you.
And then eventually, like at the beginning of the show, the cold open, I have to eventually read that Batman Damned.
Cold open. That was just you talking.
It would have been it would have been better. People missed out that we got to watch Jess Mr. Rogers it up at the beginning of the show, where we saw him put on his coat and like take his shoes off and sang us a little song.
I know. I was just getting out of the shower, getting dressed. I'm like, I gotta get to the show. No, I can't do that. But bye. Throwing my clothes on, getting these guys on and everything. I'm like, oh, now I'm late. I'm always getting mad at these guys for getting late. Now I'm the late one.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Was it posted by Brooks or was it posted by somebody else?
I don't even. I mean, Brooks posted something, but there's no link. It's just text. But I can't find the link to the JLA stuff that we wanted to mention.
Well, mention it.
I think Gabe was the one that posted it on our JLA Omnibus.
Yeah. So from what it looks like, there's a Grant Morrison Justice League
Penguin House.
Penguin House.
Yeah.
Penguin Random House.
Penguin House sounds awesome, but if you know anything about penguins, it's going to be full of poop. All penguins do is poop.
JLA by Grant Morrison. I think I found it. DC through the 80s, the end of eras. That doesn't sound any good. Wonder Woman, the Golden Age, Volume 4. I don't even care. And if I don't care, nobody else is going to care.
There's a
okay,
plastic
not complete.
mansion, I think.
Penguin Random House. Okay, wait, there was a link here.
Why is it so hard to search on the group? I swear.
Legion of Superheroes 5 years later. There's a Legion of Superheroes 5 years later omnibus.
Oh, you stupid machine.
What happened?
I hit the wrong thing. All right, so here's the link to Dupe. This is the link to the JLA by Grant Morrison Omnibus. I'm gonna throw this in the chat real quick.
I think, Kemi, it's the first 4 hardcovers in the JLA Omni. It's like 1,500 pages, right?
Yeah, it's over 1,500 pages, which is, you know how I feel about that.
Right.
Give me a second. I'm going to post this in the chat so people in the chat can see what's up. And then I'll screen share it so everybody watching can see what's up.
Okay, right on.
So there's the Penguin Random House, whatever.
Penguin House? I like Penguin House better.
Screen share.
Oh, I found
entire screen.
For Geo.
All right, Geo. Put the links, whatever you want us to show up, buddy. You're the best at it. Can we see this? Is this
yep.
good?
Geo, are you Gabe's manga advisor now?
Maybe on the weekends, probably.
On the weekends,
you can be if you want to be.
Yeah, that's a massive book. Yeah.
So Justice League by Grant Morrison. This is one that a lot of people have been asking for. I've been asking for it myself also. So it's $150 omnibus. The release date on here is August 18th of 2020. It's 1,520 pages. So that's going to be a nasty beast of an omnibus. And does it have the... I don't think it has the issues in here.
I politely challenge Aiku. I don't think Volume 4 has any Mark Waid in it. That's Volume 5.
That's some of the good stuff, too. That's Tower of Babel.
That's Tower of Babel, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is 1 through 4 is all Morrison.
I think.
Well, we don't know what's in here. Is there anything else besides just straight?
Oh yeah, and there's a Dead Man omnibus right in.
I mean, because we don't know what the contents are in here, so I don't know if it's just straight 1 through 40 of Justice League or whatever it might be, or if there's going to be other things in here that like leads up to it, or one shots, or anything else like that. Because those things always get thrown into these as well. I like how it says it's 20 ounces. There's no way this thing's 20 ounces.
20 ounces. It's like
20 pounds. So yeah, we have that. So Justice League by Grant Morrison Omnibus. I'm not a fan of super huge omnis like this. I'd be better off. I'd be more happy if this was broken up into maybe 2.
Yeah, point. I'm happy keeping my deluxe editions.
But this is the Justice League that I like. This is my Justice League. This is the Justice League
Yeah.
No, go for it, Gio. I think we're on a delay. Sorry.
Go ahead, Gio.
Keep going. It's all right.
All right. Yeah. So this is the Justice League I grew up with.
Coming out.
I think this is coming out. I don't think they're going to cancel this. I think they love Grant Morrison.
I'm positive it will come out. I just don't know if I want to pick it up or not because of just the sheer strength that I'm going to need to carry this thing around and to read it.
Yeah, you know Riley's going to love it. First he loves Grant Morrison. Second, he like the bigger the omnibus, the better for him. Yeah,
I've been falling out of that perspective because not just that, but the thing is this big, and with the current kind of trend we're seeing with questionable binding on a DC books, with one recently, Batman New 52 has a lot of complaints of it being kind of tight. Absolute Swamp Thing is getting complaints of it, not staying together. Bigger omnis like this, kind of worry me. So maybe I'll pick up the deluxes if people start dropping those off.
Yeah, they probably will.
Yeah, but this is the Justice League I think of. When someone says Justice League, these are the characters I think of. You got you got Wally West Flash, you got Kyle Rayner Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, Hook Hand Aquaman,
the word
Mullet Superman, and Batman and Wonder Woman. So those are my Justice League 7. All right.
Wait a minute. So, who's identified this guy to me?
Which guy?
Who's that?
That's God damn it.
Nuclear.
Is that the Ray? The Ray?
The Ray? The Ray made it into the JLA?
I think everybody's been in the JLA.
The Ray. Give me a break. Obviously, I haven't read these books. So, did you find Dead Man? Dead Man's an omnibus.
Link in the chat.
Let me go grab it. I just don't want to get into the chat while on screen share because you don't want people to see.
Oh.
All the crazy, inappropriate memes that Jess posted in our chat.
I barely even know how to meme. I have created some memes, but that was like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. So this has a lot of stuff in here. This is thank you, Gio. This is a great link. This has everything and links to everything. It looks like. So here's a Dead Man omnibus. Put this in the chat for everybody. And shout out to Mike Lombardo. Homeboy hit me up, and he was like, that guy was a jerk for narking you out on the Facebook group. So shout out to him.
And what? I still don't know why that guy did that.
I have my ideas.
He was probably jealous.
He might have been just one of those guys that's just like, I stick to the rules no matter what. They say you can't put it online until Monday. But I have 15 copies of that thing. While most stores only got 1, I got 15.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So if your store couldn't get one, it's probably because I ordered all of them. All right. So in the chat is the Dead Man Omnibus.
Mm-hmm.
Let me click on that. I'll bring it up. There it is. It's gonna be a lot of awkward screen sharing today, everybody. Thanks for sticking
You don't
around.
have a complete list?
The link, no, because it's one of those things where Penguin House just kind of lists things page by page, or each omnibus gets its own like solicit page. So the only link I have, the good link that Gio sent me, is to the group, and I don't want to throw that in the chat because there's a lot of people in the chat who aren't on the group. So, where is StreamYard? Screen share again.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to open all the links.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so Dead Man Omnibus by Neil Adams.
Interesting. Wasn't that solicited a long time ago and then canceled? Because I think I've heard of this before. Like a Dead
Sounds
Man,
familiar.
like
Oh,
a big collection.
so this is good because this list is actually giving us the contents.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they call it a massive hardcover when it's only less than 1,000 pages.
Well, that's a good size.
That is a good size. That's doable. So this is going to collect. Jess will probably have better knowledge of what's what, but this is Strange Adventures, 205 through 216, The Brave and the Bold 79, 86, 104, and 133. Aquaman 50 through 52. So that means Gio's going to buy this. Challengers of the Unknown 74, 84 through 87. Justice League of America 94. World's Finest Comics 223 and 227. Phantom Stranger 33 and 39 through 41. Superman Family 183.
Wow, that's a lot of Dead Man.
DC Superstars 18. DC Special Series number 8. Adventure Comics 460 through 466. DC Comics Presents 94. DC Comics 500. Dead Man 1 through 4 from the 1986 series.
That's the one that's when he started to lose his shit. Neil Adams.
Secret Origins 15 and covers from Dead Man 1 through 7 from the 1985 series. That's odd.
The only thing to note is that Carmine Infantino did 205, the art for 205. It was not written by Neil Adams. The script was by Arnold Drake. And then for some god-awful reason in the can't see the light here, 206, he completely pulled a typical Neil Adams and redrew and recolored it. I hope they don't have that. I hope they have the originals in this collection because it's really garishly colored and garishly done in the Dead Man collection. It's really jarring because then they go right back to the regular print, the regular colors and the regular line work. And now I will say that Neil Adams did actually write a lot of these. And it actually was pretty good. I will be the first to say, since I'm not the first ones were all like through Strange Adventures 211 were written by somebody else. Jack Miller did a bunch of them. Arnold Drake did a bunch of them, but then Neil Adams did take over, and they weren't that bad. They were actually pretty good. He seemed to be a pretty good writer. Denny O'Neil did one of them from Challengers of the Unknown. Brave and Bold, Bob Haney did the script, but for the Strange Adventures ones, Neil Adams did do the writing, and it wasn't that bad for a lot of them. Bob Haney did one in Brave and Bold. But as much as I revile Neil Adams as a writer now, he was really okay for these early Dead Mans. And I actually enjoyed them as a kid and as a non-kid. His art was great, and so was his writing. His writing was pretty good in these early Deadman stories.
Correct. This is the era where Neil Adams is Neil Adams. Like this is him at like kind of his not his peak, but this is when he was really digging in and changing comics for the better.
Yeah, I would say it was him at his peak when he was doing Strange Adventures, and then he'd jump on to Batman, and this is when he was really rocking it. So now I can't remember if it says Neil Adams on the omnibus, then I'm assuming he did the backup features in like Phantom Stranger and Aquaman and everything else. He must have been the artist and the writer then for those backup features.
Yeah, the details in the Deadman Omnibus said Neil Adams for illustrator and for writer. So
okay, then it's probably fairly decent. I will be getting this if it makes it through. If it makes it through, like announcements and publishing, there's this like murky miasma that DC goes through. You have to have a huge paddle to try and make it through.
Yeah.
But if it makes it through that miasma, then yeah, I will totally get this.
Yeah, it's weird because we're so in depth in this that this is pre-solicit information. This is it popping up on a publisher's website for their information for their publishing schedule, because these things have to go way in advance for printing and all that kind of fun stuff. Mm-hmm. So you get like the scheduling, and then later we'll get the official solicitations. And then there is that murky area where it may or may not come out and be delayed or canceled, and then it gets published. So,
and I think DC loves Neil Adams like they love Grant Morrison. So I think this thing gets printed. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think this gets printed because they love Neil Adams.
Yeah.
And I think Deadman would sell. Deadman's one of those tertiary characters that sells.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of odd because I don't know how much of a spotlight Deadman's had. I don't know how many people know who Deadman is, like, you know, newer generation people or people just getting into comics.
All he needs is an appearance on the CW. That's what I'm praying for.
That'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's what he needs. He needs like his own show. Oh, that'd be great. I'd watch the Deadman show.
They could easily do Deadman, or just even like an appearance on, well, Arrow's almost over, but like an appearance on Flash or any of those other CW shows. I think it'd be kind of easy to do because it's just him jumping into other bodies. So you don't need a lot of special effects or anything, really.
Yeah, just a regular ghost show.
Yeah. And then it's just another actor, you know, doing their best Deadman impersonation or whatever. So
with the accent, gotta have that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or maybe just him eating hamburgers like on Brightest Day.
Yeah, he's made enough appearances in. Well, he makes an appearance in Batman Damned.
Oh,
he's made enough. Yeah, he did. He sort of tried. He tried and got jacked out of every panel they tried to get him in.
Oh my god.
He's made enough side appearances in current comic books that I think current readers know just about him. But yeah, that's what he needs, is a TV appearance or something.
Mr. Awesome and Matthew and the Chat they have the right idea. They can make it like a Quantum Leap type show. I love Quantum Leap. That's one of the best TV shows.
I loved that show when it was on.
So good.
I like Doom 28's idea. Deadman will probably appear in the new Strange Adventures anthology series on HBO. That'd be good if they had a Deadman episode. Because I love Deadman.
They did a short, Deadman animated short where he was super cute and tiny. Have you seen that one?
No, super cute and tiny.
Yeah.
He's like Tinkerbell?
He's like this big, and his head is really round, and he's friends with a crow, and it's the most adorable thing ever. I love those shorts. Yeah.
It sounds like I'd hate it.
It was only like 5 minutes tops. There were like 3 or 4 shorts. It was mostly aimed for kids, but it was pretty funny.
Do we have anything else besides those?
Yeah, I have them all. pulled up.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Go for
While you
whatever.
were talking, I opened all the links, which was a great idea by Gio.
Okay.
Do you want to break the news about the Man of Steel book? Because a lot of people are going to be disappointed.
Oh, I didn't know there was news about the Man of Steel book.
Because it's been downgraded.
What the hell?
What does that mean?
Check the solicit. Now it says it's a hardcover instead of an omnibus.
That might be a better idea. I might actually pick that up now. Let me see, because it's on here. I just skipped it because we already talked about the Man of Steel.
Price drop and the pages are less, and it's a hardcover now.
I don't see it on here.
I think it's the first post, the initial post. Sorry, in the Facebook link.
Oh, it is. Okay. Ooh, interesting. We got that's a little bit of controversy right here. I'll throw this one up in the chat too, so everybody can get a look at it. I'm gonna see if I can spend some time later today and put all these links in the notes. No promises, but so Man of Steel. Let's screen share this bad boy. Man of Steel Omnibus Volume 1. Yeah, it just says hardcover now at $50.
Interesting.
And it's 480 pages.
That's pretty chunky.
That's a good sized book.
Mm-hmm.
On sale July 28th, 2020. Does anybody remember the original like contents or the original like
I have them right here.
details? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I'll pull out 1 through 2. Look out, crypto.
No, I mean the original.
Oh, from the omnibus?
The original solicit for the omnibus, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. The omnibus was supposed to collect Action Comics 584 to 593.
Okay.
Action Comics Annual 1. Adventures of Superman 424 to 435. Adventures of Superman Annual number 1. Legion of Superheroes 37 and 38. Superman 1 through 11, Superman Annual 1, and the Man of Steel 1 through 6. Sorry.
Okay, that's the same thing it's showing on here.
It is?
On this, yeah.
Oh, so maybe they didn't actually update it. Maybe it's not updated.
Maybe it's not updated on here, but yeah, I mean, it's. Yeah. Do you know what the page count was before?
Let me check.
Okay. So this makes me wonder. It says hardcover. Is it just a standard size hardcover?
It doesn't give the dimensions at all.
No.
That makes me nervous that it's not deluxe size. They wouldn't put out a standard, would they?
They probably would.
I mean, I wouldn't not suspect that to happen.
I mean, a standard means nothing. You might as well have it in paperback.
True.
I'm not upgrading to a standard from my paperbacks. Big deal.
Yeah, you could just do that yourself if you wanted to. You could just send it into a bindery and make your own.
Yeah.
No, I can't find it. I don't know.
No worries. I mean, we'll just go off the information we have here now that it's 480 pages. Which that can't be an omnibus. I mean, there must be something else going on here. And it's $50. When I think before it was like 125 maybe for it before.
I think it was 125 or 150, something like that.
So that's an interesting turn of events.
Maybe it's oversized. Somebody, people in the chat think it might be oversized.
That'd be great. I think oversized hardcovers would be a good way to go with something like this. I think the omnibus would have been fine. I think people would have bought that like crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think oversized hardcovers are a little more for the everyday person too. So either way, I mean, what's the difference between the oversized hardcover and omnibus besides 500 extra pages?
Yeah, it's the same format actually, just less pages.
Right. All right, so that's interesting. Cool. Well, thanks for letting me know, Gio. I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
Let me do this. I got this figured out, so I don't have to keep stopping the screen share. Boom. All right. So this is fun. This is the deluxe hardcover Superman, What Happened to the Man of Tomorrow story.
One of my all-time favorite books.
Yep. This is great. This is Alan Moore. This is Dave Gibbons.
Mm-hmm.
This is, well, it says Kurt Swan.
It is Kurt Swan in the very first story.
Okay.
To the actual Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow story.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Alan Moore, Dave Gibbons is the what do you get for the man that has everything?
Yeah.
It's the birthday story weird thing that happened. That was right in between them doing Watchmen. All right. So $30, 128 pages for this deluxe. It's going to, is it just the Superman annual number 11? And and this is also Tales from DC Presents.
It's got to have a Swamp Thing story in it too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Absolute Swamp Thing, Volume 2, right there.
Yep, that's on here. Promethea, Volume 3, Volume 2. So this is a good site for things that are coming up. Oh, that Watchmen slipcase is kind of cool. Not today, Satan. Not today.
Another edition of Watchmen.
Seriously.
Watchmen annotated.
Watchmen
Noir. Yeah. Watchmen slipcase, where each issue has its own hardcover.
Oh, man, that's insane. There's literally every single format for that damn series. I mean, I know it's great and everything, but come on.
All right, so the release date for this is August 18, 2020. So summer is going to be a busy season for us collected edition fans.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Batman, Whatever Happened to the Cape Crusader Deluxe 2020 edition.
What's in that besides the 2 issues?
Let's see. So it says written by Neil Gaiman, illustrated by Andy Kubert. It's 128 pages, so not a whole lot, probably. So it's Batman 686, Detective Comics 853, Secret Origins 36, Secret Origins Special number 1, and Batman Black and White number 2.
What?
I'm not even sure what story this is.
That's the one
That,
where he starts his journey back.
yeah. Wasn't that included in the I forgot. That's during the RIP era, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So you would think this would be in like volume 3 for the Grant Morrison book?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's not
Cool.
written by Morrison, though.
Right.
It's written by Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe this is just so for people who only want this story. All right. Moving forward, we got the Infinite Crisis Omnibus 2020 edition.
Oh, what? It was out of print for so long, and then you decided to reprint it 2 years in a row?
Yep. 2 reprints. Back to back.
Torturers.
So this is $150, 1,424 pages. And I'm assuming this is going to be the same content as it normally is in the omnibus.
Yeah, it has the same page count as the
Okay.
other one.
Oh, look, Doomsday Clock Part 2.
Oh.
And here's something I like. This the Flash by Jeff Johns omnibus. That's coming out. I definitely want to pick that up. Is that really coming out like next month?
I will.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Excellent. All right. So do we need to discuss this anymore? Are we good?
No.
Okay.
Very good.
I just want to make sure I don't want to jump over somebody that wanted to talk about this. We have a Crisis on Infinite Earths Arrowverse Deluxe edition.
Yeah, for the comic book line based on the TV shows.
I'll pass.
The Crisis event is this month, next week, something.
It's coming up soon, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Monty, there was like 4 trade paperbacks of Batman Black and White. Just so you know, not just 4 issues. Ooh, this looks good. Kyle Baker's Plastic Man.
Yep, Plastic Man and Rubber Banded by Kyle Baker. Hardcover. It's fun. I'm not sure if this is a deluxe or what. I don't think it says anything on here about it being a deluxe, but who knows? This comes out June 23rd. Again, another great summer release. Oh, this is deluxe edition right here. 496 pages. And this collects Kyle Baker's 2004 run, which is Plastic Man 1 through 20.
Totally getting that if it actually comes out. That's chopping block material.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think my only exposure to Plastic Man was, I think was it in the 80s where he had like a cartoon series, and it was hosted by like a live action actor playing Plastic Man.
Oh,
or am I getting that mixed up with the live action like Super Mario Brothers host from the Super Mario Brothers Hour?
Man, you guys had all the good cartoons. I had sucky cartoons growing up.
You had Bugs Bunny.
Oh well, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, you had first run Bugs Bunny.
That's first run. How dare you?
All right, here's something that we didn't need.
It does. I think this is the last. I hope this is the last one.
Oh my God! Please.
I can't believe there's 8 of these. Wow.
What's it? What year? Does it say what year it takes you to?
Let's see. So this is Batman Golden Age Omnibus Volume 8. It's $125 coming out August 4th. 680 pages, so it's not that big of an Omni. It says Batman Adventures from the early 1950s. I don't know. So it collects Batman stories and covers from Batman 67 through 75, Detective Comics 175 through 191, and World's Finest 54 through 62.
Oh wait, Batman. Oh, okay. I thought it was okay. I got a bad feeling we need one more volume of that.
Boo.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe.
Or they could milk it and do 2 more sets so it ends at 10 and it's nice and even.
No. And it's August? Come on, man. I'm going to be dead by the time they get to the Bronze Age. Frick. That's dribbling it out.
They're not doing Batman Bronze Age books already?
Well, no, they did Bronze Age, Brave and Bold. They've done Silver Age, World's Finest.
Oh, no, it's been Bronze Age, like Swamp Thing they did. And other, like,
Bronze Age, Swamp Thing. They've done some Bronze Age, but they are just teasing the heck out of everybody by doing these in order. That's killing me. That means Bronze Age is a solid 4 years away.
Well, if they even do it, right?
No, I think they will.
Yeah, they probably will.
Oh, hey, let's click on this link that says graphic novels and manga and see where this takes us.
Oh, no. No. Ah!
Into the rabbit hole. That Harley Quinn Frank Cho book, I do want it.
This is an art book?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Portfolio.
Oh, here's some manga stuff. No, I'm just kidding, Jess.
Shit.
All right.
I hate the Sunday show now.
Yes, they had telephones when I was a kid. They used dials, though. Dials. No push buttons.
Oh, and we're not going to show anything, but I do know that we're probably one of the first channels to mention it, but it has been revealed that we're getting a Hellsing Deluxe hardcover. So that's pretty exciting as well.
Hell yeah. Because I really enjoyed that anime. I didn't see all of it, but man, that thing was crazy.
Yeah. So it's going to be, if it comes out, because I have my suspicions, but if it comes out, it is going to be the size of the Berserk Deluxe editions. So that's going to be great.
The Bronze Age is considered to have started with Green Lantern 76 and Conan #1, so that puts it around 71. So, 71, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the Silver Age started with, the Silver Age started with Showcase #4. That was the
first Flash.
Flash, the first modern age Barry Allen Flash, and that was, what was that? 1956.
Yeah, it's weird because I always considered Silver Age to be around like FF1 time, but that was 61.
Well, that was Marvel's Silver Age, yeah. So for DC, the Silver Age started around, unless it was 54 when Showcase 4 started out, but I think it was 56. So that's what makes me think there's one more Golden Age book to show up in that Batman run. Because Silver Age started in 56 for DC. And then
Showcase 4 was 1956.
Thank you. It's not 2 cups and a string, it's 2 cups and a wire.
Yeah, it has to be a wire string.
It has to be a wire if you want to talk to somebody else. Take it from me, I know. 90s is the Copper Age. I think what was the 80s then? Is that still the Bronze Age?
No, Bronze Age.
Copper Age started.
Yeah, Bronze Age is over by the 85, because 85 to current is more or less considered modern. There isn't really like these like metal element namesakes for anything past the 80s. I mean, some people call it like Copper Age, some people call it the Chromium Age.
Chromium?
Yeah, because the 90s.
Because of the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just modern age.
90 should be extreme age.
Hell yeah, son. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because it bothers me that modern age, I mean, it's been, 30 years now? Is it still modern? Come on.
Right, I know, seriously. I would like to think that somewhere around the start of Image Comics, which was Youngblood #1, should be like an indication of a new time period too. Because I think that's when a lot of things in the comic industry and storytelling and just the artwork and things like that made a big drastic leap forward. So I think that should be, if I was to name these things off and break up the timelines a little bit, I would definitely start a new age somewhere around Youngblood #1.
Gabe, can you highlight the Hellsing? Because we are getting some comments in the
Yeah, I'm trying to search for it on Penguin House.
I posted the link on our chat.
Oh, did you? Because I know there's a picture on our chat. There he goes. I just heard it ding off.
I think modern age started with Dark Knight Returns.
That's a good indication. I would agree with that. Because that's about the same time as Watchmen as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was 85.
Just call whatever we're on right now like the digital age and be done with it.
Yeah, seriously.
Call whatever we're involved in the awesome age.
Awesome age. Epic age. The
epic OmniBros age.
Omnibros dog age.
All right. So Hellsing Deluxe Volume 1. I might have to actually pick this up because I don't have any of the Hellsing. Like, I usually like the smaller size mangas, like the deluxe, not deluxe, the digest size.
Mm-hmm.
But I think something like this would be cool for me to get in like a hardcover.
The original.
Because I didn't get the deluxe like Berserk, but I'm questioning that now.
Yeah, so, the small Hellsing books are out of print, and they are so this is a lot better.
Is this the Hellsing? What's this about?
It's a manga. It's a manga about vampires fighting zombies and Nazis.
Well, that sounds good.
It's really it's action packed badass.
Yeah, the ultimate Hellsing like anime is crazy. Where they just it's all these like Nazis and vampires. I think like going after like attacking this giant mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is, let's see what kind of information we have on here. So this is the first time in its original 7x10 serialized format. Deluxe edition comes with an embossed casing, sewn binding, and ribbon marker. And it collects chapters 1 through 27 from Hellsing, volumes 1 through 4.
Yeah, Hellsing was 10 volumes, by the way. It's a small series.
10 fuck that.
No, it's good. So it should be 4 of these hardcovers, 3 or 4 of them.
That's kind of cool, considering the other ones are out of print. $50, 696 pages. So it's like a pretty thick, meaty hardcover. Is that the same as the Berserk, I wonder?
I think so.
7x10, what is that? What size is that? Is that like oversized hardcover, standard size hardcover? 7x10. I'm trying to do measurements with my hands, but that doesn't work.
I think 7.5 by 11 is oversized.
So yeah, it's about that size, and that's kind of cool. Which is about the Berserk size. And this is July 14th, so you heard it here first.
Woohoo! That same July, we're also getting Berserk Deluxe Volume 5, if anybody's interested.
First, people got to find Volume 3.
True.
I'm sure that'll go back into print pretty soon. Cool.
Yeah, I'm checking out the solicit on Penguin, and it's the same size. Yeah.
Awesome. Man, I'm really tempted to get those hardcovers for Berserk, but I kind of just like reading them in the small mangas.
Okay. That's enough.
Calm down now. we're going back to Sunday show. Show.
Okay. So, before we go on, I want to make sure the show's not over, but I want to make sure I get in our thank you to our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collector editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts tack on another 2% to that. They're having a Marvel sale this weekend, which adds another 3% to your already amazing 2% off. So you can get an extra 5% if you have your 2%. That's right. You can get something up to 55% off. It's 50% off. You can do the math in your head. If you order $50 worth of books in the United States or more, you get free shipping, fabulous service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Nice.
IST. They're our sponsor. We love them.
They're pretty great.
They really are.
Yeah, we love IST. Man, no, that sells out of control. So I hope everybody grabs a hold of that.
I know. I looked at my wish list and there wasn't a single Marvel book on there. I was like, oh, I should just think of some Marvel books I want. Just make up some.
Just make up some.
That's such a huge savings.
Yeah, you can always get the Spider Clone Omnibuses.
People threatened to send me that. Patrick, my friend from Germany, threatened to send me that with that big German sale that went on this past week.
Yeah.
Oh man, people came up on that.
He said, I'm going to order that and send it to you. And I said, don't you dare. The Clone Saga, the Ben Ryley Saga, all those sagas.
Yeah, they finally announced that Ben Ryley Volume 2.
Right.
I might need to get rid of my Clone Saga Omnis. I need more room for manga.
Yeah,
Words that I never hear.
That is a wise decision.
Every time we got to that last section, he'd always go, oh, manga, ew, gross. Your exact word.
No, that's true. I'm not denying that whatsoever. But
no, I know.
It shows signs of maturity.
Sure. It helped get you out of your slump.
That's right. I've been reading like a madman lately.
I know. That's awesome.
Somebody said that the current age should be called the diarrhea age. I think the current age should be called the variant age, which is what's destroying comics.
Variants?
Yeah.
There's so many.
It's not destroying comics, but it's. I can get on. I can go on forever about it. It's putting like lipstick on a pig kind of thing, where the numbers look impressive, but that's just because people are ordering variants.
Here's a good question. This is actually pretty good. From Chat Omnidog, have any of you read Nick Spencer's Amazing Spider-Man? I think about diving in with this IST Marvel sale.
I haven't yet, but I hear great things about it.
Yeah, I hear great things about it too.
That's the current stuff, right? With Ryan Otley on the art.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for it just for the Ryan Otley art.
What's Chip Zdarsky writing? Is he writing Daredevil?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one to consider.
Yep.
And what's Scotty Young doing?
He's writing that Middle West.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Marvel. He's doing something for Marvel.
Baby covers.
I mean, he's writing something for Marvel. I think
he did Deadpool, but that's over.
That's over because now Kelly Thompson's on it with Chris Pahalo, which looks really good.
Oh, Kelly Thompson's doing Deadpool?
Yeah, #1 just came out last week.
Frick. That's awesome.
I'm not sure what Scotty Young's writing anymore, like Marvel-wise.
I do want to get that art of Scotty Young book. That looks cute.
Nick Spencer, that's a good idea. I want to get Chip Zdarsky. I always worry that then they're going to come out with oversized hardcovers, though.
Yeah, live in the moment, Jess. Don't worry about the future.
Manga's got him all zen now. He's like,
I just feel bad when people are like, I think I'll just wait, but I really want to read this, but should I wait? And it's just get it now, and if something better comes out, then just sell the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why deny yourself of a good read? Just
and then I have a 70% backlog is why. There's plenty of other stuff I can read.
That's true too. I mean, it's like Disney Plus. I'll never be able to watch absolutely everything on there, so I'm not worried about any new stuff.
Oh, my daughter has got such a head start on me. She's already watched 17 movies in the 2 weeks we've had it.
Oh, is it all those like teeny bopper Disney Channel movies or what?
No, she's watched all the classic movies, Little Mermaid and 101 Dalmatians and stuff that she watched as a kid.
That's right. You guys still need to watch Nightmare Before Christmas because Jess has never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, everybody.
That's right. That's as bad as my not seeing Grandma's Boy.
Well, Grandma's Boy is something that isn't as on the forefront and in the spotlight as something like Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas has a massive, huge cult following. It is a crazy thing. Disneyland doesn't change its decorating scheme for Grandma's Boys, which would be awesome if they did. But they do change the color or the decorations for Nightmare Before Christmas.
I mean, Hot Topic wouldn't exist without Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's a fact.
You have so much stuff based on that movie.
Yeah, you should watch that pretty soon, I think, Just sit your family down and watch it.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
Nightmare Before Christmas. Tonight's the Nightmare Before Christmas night at the Bragg house. At the Omnidog home.
Another movie my daughter wanted to watch.
It's only 80 minutes, so you can knock that out pretty quickly.
Yeah, you'll watch it and you'll that'll be your new favorite thing. All of a sudden you, your daughter, and your wife will all be wearing Nightmare Before Christmas clothing after this.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying
no, that's
watch
a great
out.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm totally down for it. I can't find it. Patty, my wife, Kelly, my daughter, said there was another movie she wanted to watch, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah, no, we'll watch Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yay!
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. You'll have a fun time with that. You'll be singing new songs. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, it's a musical?
There's a lot of music in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like production numbers. It's all stop motion not animation, but it's all stop motion characters, right?
Yeah,
Very much kind
right.
of like the 2 strings, like Kubo and the 2 strings. It's all stop motion, and there's big production numbers with the songs. It's great. Like it's gonna be this. You guys are gonna end up getting a new soundtrack. That's a good soundtrack to play during the holidays.
Okay. I can't think of the to watch.
Nightmare Before Christmas was the first animated movie to earn an Academy Award nomination for Best Visual Effects. So, and this was back in '93. I said 80 minutes, but it's actually 76 minutes. It's even shorter than that.
Oh, I can bop that off.
Yep.
Okay. Well, have we got anything else to say, or do we want to just recommend movies to me? Taylor Brown, I will be watching Drive soon.
I forgot what was the lead's name in that movie, Drive.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. You haven't seen that movie?
No, I've seen Baby Driver twice.
It's so good. Drive is fantastic. You're gonna love it.
I definitely want to see it.
Baby Driver.
One of my favorites. That soundtrack on Drive. Oof. That's one of the few vinyl records I own. The movie soundtrack.
Yeah, I own that. It's a good soundtrack.
I don't think Nightmare Before Christmas is claymation because all the characters they're like action figures. They're like toys. They're not clay.
Yeah, it's stop motion. I don't think it's considered claymation.
Yeah, a lot of people in the chat are saying claymation, but I think that's different.
You know, it's fun. Clay Fighter for the N64. That was a good game.
That was a fun game. I remember that game. Let's start talking about old games. Let's talk about the Gemstone. Not Gemstone, Power Stone on the Dreamcast. Yeah.
Yep. I really want a mini Dreamcast console like they did with Nintendo and Super Nintendo.
I want Shenmue 3. I played
Shenmue
1 and 2 on the Dreamcast. Yeah. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that game.
Crazy Taxi.
I remember that game.
Yeah. Do you know that Crazy Taxi is on your phone? You can download it for free and play it, and it plays amazingly on your cell phone. I have it on mine, but don't tell some friends of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I have some friends that are purists when it comes to gaming. So
they don't like games on the phone?
No.
They have to play it on the original console with a TV from that time frame, that year it came out. Weird. Mm-hmm. I get it. It's all good. I got to figure.
People are asking for a crossover. We've been working on that since this channel's inception. I guarantee you that.
With the girls?
Yeah. It'll happen.
Chat Omnidog, are you still in the chat?
I'm gonna wait for him to reply.
Calling chat Omnidog.
Oh boy. I think he left.
I would love to have like an OmniBros game night. I just don't know if I can carve out the time.
Chat Omnidog, tell your wife to go to her phone and pay attention to my texts. She needs to do that before our show in half an hour. She's not replying to my texts. Tell her to go pay attention to my texts.
Tell your wife to go text this other man back.
He's the one that hooked us both up. He has nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
I'm just teasing. It's funny.
He was just downloading Crazy Taxi.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice. I would show it on my phone here, but we get copyrighted strike.
Oh, we would?
Probably, yeah.
My wife doesn't reply to my text, so why should she reply to you? Just go tell her to look at her phone.
Yeah.
It's not like you have a long way to go. Just go say, hey, look at your phone.
Tell her
phone.
Shadow Tatum posted a new photo on Instagram, and she'll just look at her phone and see a text from Jess.
Yeah.
Speaking of Shadow Tatum,
yeah. Thank you. I was just going to bring that up.
I guess he's involved with bringing the Max, MAXX, to the big screens. That's been announced that there's going to be a Sam Keith Max series coming out, or TV show or something.
That's going to be interesting.
Because that cartoon was odd. I mean, the comic book is odd. I mean, Sam Keith is odd, but incredibly humble and one of the nicest, sweetest guys you're ever going to meet. He's like Gio. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen with that. I'm also excited to see all these like darker image number ones starting to shoot up in price and getting popular now too.
Oh, for sure. It's probably gonna. It doesn't sell for too much, right? Right now.
No, it's still a cheap book. The one that'll probably be really big would be, was it Primer? I think it's Primer number like 2, which was like the first like prototype of the Max that they did. It's a really good stuff. But I hope we get Sam Keith back in the store because he was cool, and I want some art from him. I want to just throw money at him like a stripper and to draw something from him.
Would you rather have a Max TV show or a Max movie?
TV show. I think these days everything is better like serialized when it comes down to comic book stuff.
Or like animated or CG? Because Max, that character is weird looking.
Stop motion, like Nightmare Before Christmas style.
Then you got to get Studio Leica that did
exactly. Yeah, those guys would knock it out of the park. Could you imagine that? See, now we're talking about something that I really, really want. I know it's never going to happen. Damn it, that'd be so cool. That'd be great if you got a Studio Leica Max series.
David, I do own both the DC Deck Builder and Marvel Legendary, but I don't have any friends to play with, so they're just up there in a closet.
Did all your friends leave the island after the hurricane?
Before? Yeah, I have a few, 1 or 2, but they don't play deck building games, so yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, whenever some friends of mine come visit during the holidays and stuff, we usually play a few rounds.
If anybody hasn't already, go watch the Max. Is it on Amazon? I know you can get the DVD on Amazon, like print to order. But that's such a cool.
Me. Thank you for nothing.
She's in yoga.
Yeah, she was in yoga.
I need to do some hot yoga. I think that'd be great to be in like 150-degree room and just start farting.
Or the one where they put the goats on their backs. I don't know what that's called. The baby goat yoga thing.
That's odd.
Yeah, they have goats walking on your back. I don't know why. I don't know what's the reasoning behind that. Baby goat yoga. Yeah, I didn't make it up. It's true. It's real. You can look up images. It's even weirder.
Wow. That's like, let's just do yoga, but it's really just a DDR machine in there.
Goats.
Baby yoga. That thing is taken off. That thing is like baby Groot. Oh my gosh.
There's so many. That's the new Groot. So many memes and thank goodness there's no merchandise because that would sell out quickly.
No, I heard that they are going to have merchandise ready for Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be a hot item to get.
Johnny Randall seems to be an expert on baby goat yoga.
See, there you go. I knew I wasn't crazy.
I wasn't saying you were crazy. I was just saying that was crazy. Like, who wants to be in a hot room with a baby goat?
A baby goat. Yeah.
I'll just stick to lifting weights. I'm okay with that. All right. So Justin's in the middle of texting.
I am. Sorry.
They're trying to talk to my wife.
I'm talking to some other guy's wife.
Yeah.
Also, Black Friday is happening. I just saw somebody talking about games on Black Friday, so hopefully none of the games I want are on sale because then I'll be broke.
I saw somewhere somebody was asking what like anime based or manga based video games to get for the Switch.
You should get the Dragon Ball Z Fighters game.
That's what they said. Is that a download game? Is that a physical game?
Both. You can download it or you can get it physically.
Is it just like a fighter, like Street Fighter?
It's a fighting game, but it's that the graphics are like it's the 3D background, but the characters look cell shaded and hand drawn, and it looks amazing. I love how it looks.
I remember when I used to import Dragon Ball Z games from my PlayStation 1. And you had to like put this weird like game, not a Game Shark, but it was kind of one of those like Game Shark things.
Yeah. In
it, and then a little spring to keep the lid open, and then you put in an American game, and then you take it out, and then you put in like it was like Dragon Ball Z 22 Fighter, or Dragon Ball GT. There was a bunch of fighter games. Yeah, and you couldn't read any of the text or anything, but it was just really just me and my friends just button matching and fighting. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get the Star Wars game.
The new one?
Last of the Fallen or Fallen Jedi or Fallen
Order.
Cliff. What is it?
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order.
Yeah.
My daughter's all excited because she can make a pink saber in it.
Cool.
I think it's on sale for Black Friday. Let me check.
No. Tell me. How do you know?
Because I follow some people on Twitter that post daily deals on games, anime, all that stuff. And I think they posted something about it. Let me check.
I bought a couple Dragon Ball Z t-shirts from Hot Topic because they had like early Black Friday sales, and they were like $12 a piece.
That's a steal at $12.
Yeah.
Nintendo 1077 says it's $40. That's a good deal, right?
Yeah, $40. Of
It's
course.
$59.99 or something.
Mm-hmm.
On Black Friday. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot of games.
That's awesome. Wait till Friday. That saves me dough.
That's why it's better to wait to buy these video games. Man, $60, $70 for a game, and you get it later for $40.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially PS4 and Xbox. They do not hold up their value.
No, wait. Can I download it for $40, or do I have to go out and buy it for $40?
They just have to talk to a person.
Do I have to leave my house?
Shenmue 3, by the way, is $34.99 on Amazon.
Wait, it's out?
Yep.
No one told me.
You should have said something. I would have told you. It comes. No, it already came out. Yeah, it's out. I'm looking at the page.
For what platform?
PS4 and PS4 and Xbox. Yeah. I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
I've been waiting 15 years for this game. I'm not exaggerating.
For Shenmue?
Shenmue, yeah. Shenmue 3.
Oh. I've never played Shenmue before.
No, I don't blame you. It was a niche of niche games.
I've seen gameplay.
I'm on Amazon right now, and the thing I'm interested in is that the Marvelous Miss Maisel is coming back on December 6th.
I haven't watched that. That good?
That's a great show, dude. 100% great show.
Okay, so the question is it worth it for me to not leave and deal with people to save $20?
You can just, I'd rather order it because you can stay at home and don't have to worry about people.
You've already talked me into staying home.
Yeah.
You got a daughter that drives. Just send her out to go get stuff for you.
Now that is a good point.
Yeah.
Either of you have the God of War PlayStation 4 game?
No.
Because that's on sale at $10.
Have what now?
God of War for PS4.
I do have that.
For $10?
Mm-hmm.
What the balls? It is $10.
Yeah. That's insane.
That is dumb. I mean, I'll probably never get the time to play it, but for $10?
Kingdom Hearts 3 is $15 at Amazon.
I've never played Kingdom Hearts.
It's okay. It's a confusing mess, but it's fun.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a pee.
We have been on a long time.
Yeah, it's coffee. Coffee's running through me.
Michael Lombardo, I know. I got to use my Hoopla credits by Saturday.
You got Hoopla now?
I did. Yeah, I got it Friday.
Nice.
I get 7 checkouts a month.
7? Whoa. Yeah, you're going to be reading a lot.
It's my favorite thing to do, so I'm happy.
Nice. Shoot. What was the game we were looking for? Oh, Star Wars. Sorry.
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order. Yeah.
Falling Down.
Oh, what the heck? Somebody said it was 40?
Bandito 1077.
Yeah.
You probably have to go pick it up physically for it to be on sale.
Let me check. Yeah, it's probably.
Hey, real quick, I'm taking off. I'm out of here. I didn't realize it was so late. I got stuff to do.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
All right. Take care.
We should probably get going too.
Yeah. Sure. I'll keep looking at some prizes and posting.
All right. Thank you. And where can they find you, Week?
You can find me on my channel, We Can Geek Them, talking about anime, comics, manga. I am posting a video tomorrow. I was going to do it Friday, but I totally forgot. So tomorrow. Look forward to that. All
right. Thank you. And you can find me, Omnidog, on Omnidog's Vault, on YouTube, and on Instagram, Omnidogs_Vault. And I just posted with, okay, I don't want to mess this up because their names are so similar. Taylor Brown. I did Crime Corner about crime comics. I just posted a video. And Tyler Blunt, we just went over the 90s X-Men, New Mutants, and X-Force. I had to check. I always get X-Force mixed up with X-Factor. So I just posted a video on that. And then this week I'm posting a video on essential collected editions for December. I might do that this afternoon and post it on Tuesday. And tomorrow night, we have hauls, previews, and reads for the OmniBros. So thank you very much. Peace and love. Oh, another plug for the Discord channel? Okay, here is the Discord channel. Right there, Discord channel. You can go and chat about all things Omnibus Collector, the Omnibus... it's late. The Omnibus Collectors Comic Swap and Community Discord channel. You can go there and talk about all kinds of things. There's all kinds of channels, and there's voice communication, and it's pretty cool. I've been on there, and it's also a good way to connect with other people. So there it is in the last bit of stuff that I just posted. And I'm dying of thirst. I'm starting to not be able to talk. So it's time to go. So please give us a like. Please subscribe. Leave a comment. We always reply to comments. And thank you to the chat. Thank you to our viewers. Thank you to IST. And peace and love. And thank you to my co-host. Right there.
Bye, everybody.
He's already gone, but Gio's still here. So peace and love. Peace and love.
Goodbye, everybody.